Let me know if my screen is visible. Yes or no in the chats. Yes, great, amazing. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So today we'll do another medium level question from Data Lemma. This question is from an Amazon. It's from Amazon, and the question is medium level in terms of difficulties. So let us understand what this question is about. Okay. So Misho business analyst, or what level of question they are asking. So you can expect questions like this, Christopher, right? The ones that we are solving in the 7 days. Okay. So we have to write a SQL query. Yeah. So we have to write a SQL query to find the best selling product in each product category. So by this we understand that there is a product category, and there are some sort of product that are there within each category. Okay, so we want to find the one which is best selling. Then if there are two or more products which have the same sales quantity, if there are two or more products that have the same sales quantity, then we must go with the product which has higher review rating. Okay, so there is one more column in play by which I understand that review column. Okay, so at the end of the day, our query should return a category name, and it should return product name in alphabetical order of the category. Okay. So now that we understand this, let us look at the table. So there is a table called as product, and then this product has product ID, product name, category name. Okay. It looks something like this. So say there are product names, and then there are categories here, which is easy to understand. Then there is one more table in this called as product sales. And this product sales table has product ID, it has sales quantity, and it has rating. Okay, so the rating column which we were talking about here is actually in the second table. Okay, and then here it looks like each product has a certain product sales quantity that is in this, and even the rating for the product ID is in this. Okay, now, so this is how they are saying that our output should look like. It should have the category name and the first and the topmost product name that is the top seller. Okay. Okay, sound good. Now that this question is given to you, what is the first thing that you have to do while running this query? What is that one thing that that ye to very good, very good. You guys are in good direction. Join is something that all understand that हाँ इसमें join तो मुझे करना है. Now we'll join on which column? Which column we'll join on? Anyone in the chats can tell me? Very good. We'll join on product ID. Now that we understand this, the second thing we have to do is somehow we have to find the sales quantity, and we have to make sure that there's some indicator on which uh, product is the best seller in the category. Okay, and if there is tie, we have to ensure that we are using the one with higher review rating. Can you guys think about a way how we can do this? Anyone has any thought? What can be done? Count how? Okay, so here's the thing, Mohsin, the way the table is, we might not need to do count, because for each there is only one. This is unique. Okay, so if 3690 is there here, and if it's there here, so it has fixed number of quantity. There is no other column for it. Very good, Malika. We'll have to do rank. So the case is something will make it more complicated, but I'm thinking what Malika is saying, rank. So somehow we want to create a column called as rank, and I want SQL to give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this way, which is product category wise. And then I also want SQL to ensure that if there is a tie, the SQL is considering review rating. So first, I have to first see that the rank is given, but it has to be within category. And second, I have to see, I want to ensure that first criteria of someone getting the first rank is, of course, the sales should be high. Rating in that case doesn't matter. Only if there is tie in the in the sales, I want SQL to give me the one that has higher rating. Correct? So in such case, how are you going to use rank? How are you going to ensure that rank is given in a way that it is A, by product category, B, that it is given by sales quantity, and in case of very good, Ayush, very good job. Correct? You will actually use over clause and you will tell SQL that I want to partition it. And I want to partition it how? I want to partition it by the product category. And I want to make sure that I order it by sales. One more thing, Ayush, not only sales, the second way of ordering. Suppose, wait, let me open my Excel. Is my Excel visible to everyone? Okay, sharing my Excel. Okay. Can you see now? Suppose sales, okay, and this is rating. Okay. So, Ayush, I'm building upon what you have said. Okay. Suppose there is a sales, say 100, 150, 90. Okay. And this is all for category X, some category X. Okay. This is category. Now, I know the top ones are these two, but there is tie in it. Suppose this fellow has 4.5. Suppose this fellow has, say, 4.4. Okay. So I want to ensure not only the descending for sales, but I want to ensure that the next descending that happens, the next order by that happens, everyone see in the chats. Next order by that happens is by rating. Do you agree, Ayush and everyone else? Very good. Very good, Malika. You are in right direction. Everyone understood? Okay. Now that we do this, let's just do that and run the piece of code. Let me do rank over partition by. I want to partition by, just copying it from your partition by. And okay, you can't see my screen. Let me share my screen again. Yep. Yeah, so I want to partition it by this. And I want to order by, the first thing that I want to order by is the sales quantity, correct? And it has to be in descending order. Then I want to order it by ratings, right? And I want it to be in descending order again. And I'll call this has cat rating. Okay. Now, after this, I am just going to print everything, okay, without stressing too much. I'm going to print this guy. Since there is a tie, I'm just going to say product ID, and then say I want to print product name, then say I want to print category name, then say if I want to print sales quantity. I'm just printing all of this because we can see it, okay? There's no other reason to print all of this. I just want to visually see if the ranking is proper or not. Let me do a left join with this table on, I'll do it on product dot, okay, here it is, product ID is equal to product sales dot product ID. Let me run this. Okay, so we have got something. Okay, let me first see the category. So first category is the Kindle. Kindle has these 230 and 126, 1 and 2 rank, which is fine. This has the highest sale in Amazon Kindle, so I can, this seems to be fine. Let me see the case with a tie. Okay, home appliance, here there is a tie. Okay, but it has taken 4.0 and it has given first rank. So we are good to go. We are good to go. Why not use dense rank? We can use either, both are going to give same response in this case. Okay, in this case, not in others. Okay. um Everyone understood? We are in the right direction. Everyone agrees? Yes or no in the chats? Only one response. What about other 20? Very good, very good. Now we, what was the output? What were the two columns that it was expecting? Okay, so it was expecting us to give category name. I'm going to keep this as a subquery, has a backend table, and then it wanted me to keep this, and it was order by what? Alphabetical order of categories. Okay, so I'm just going to do from. Okay, and I'm going to put everything inside from A and C. Okay, why is it not giving an alias? As product details. Okay. One condition, where what? Where cat rating is equal to 1. Order by what? Order by what? Who will say? We have to order by what here? Look at the question. Category, correct. Category, and then, okay, category and product name, it says both. So let us just do it like that. Okay, seems like we have come up with the answer. Let us submit and see. I just hope it is fine. Oh, okay. So we have solved our first question. Excited? Everyone learned something new? Great. Okay, give me one more minute. I'll reshare my screen. And we'll start with the next question immediately because we have 15 minutes and 15 minutes. I don't want to waste time. Okay. Can we use subquery as CT? Yes, we can use subquery as CT. Okay. The next question is again a medium level question. It's a question that was asked by Twitter, and it is about tweets rolling average. Okay. Let us see what are the things that they want us to do. They have given us a table called as tweets. Okay. They, what they want is, over a specific period of time, they want us to calculate 3 days rolling average of tweets for each user. Okay. Everyone understands what's a rolling average? Yes or no in the chats? Okay. What about others? Everyone understands rolling average? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Only 3 people? Okay. 4. Okay. Okay, great. So, given a table of Twitter data, we want it over specific period of time, and we want to calculate 3-day rolling average of tweets for each user. So one thing we know that it is for each user. So it's going to look like user A, one date, and then calculation of 3-day rolling, then again the user, then the second day, and then calculation of 3 days rolling average. So that's how they want it. The output should be user ID, tweet date, and the rolling averages rounded to 2 decimal. Okay. Now, notes. Rolling average. Okay, they are explaining what is a rolling average. We can skip that. In this case, we want to determine how the tweet count for each user changes over 3 periods. Okay. 3-day period. Okay, fine. Let us look at the data. The data here, it's tweets. It has 3 columns. One is user ID, tweet date, and the count. So each day, a particular user, um, what is the count of tweet that they. Can you guys hear me now? Is it okay? When did I go? Okay, it was just a minute ago. Okay, okay, my bad. Now that you guys can hear me, so everyone understood the problem statement? Yes or no in the chats? Everyone understood? Perfect, perfect, great, great. So can you guys think about a way to do this? How can you do a problem like a rolling average? How do you do that? Any thought? Sum? Rolling average means average, Ayush. So it won't be sum, it will be average. And then there'll be an over clause, right? Correct? And tell me one thing. If you had to partition this will be partitioned by what? Function over. Yeah, order also will be used. But if you had to partition this, it will be partitioned by what? Because there is a partition involved. User ID, very good, Ayush. Everyone understands that we have to make sure that whatever we are doing, it has to be cut off by user ID. That is one cut. This is one partition that we need. Everyone agrees, yes or no in the chats? What about others? Okay, okay, thank you. Now, thank you. Thank you for responding. Now, do you think an order by is needed in this case? And if it is needed, then it's needed for what? Very good, Ayush. Do you understand it's needed by date? Because we want to ensure that when we are taking a rolling average, it has to be in order of dates. The date should not be, for whatever reason, I don't want the sequel to jumble my dates. For safer side, we should order it by days and let it be in descending order. That is the default. Everyone agrees, yes or no in the chats. One confirmation I got. What about others? We have to order by dates. Everyone agrees why we need to order by date. That is my question. Only Malika responded. Ayush, what about others? Okay. Okay, great, great. Very good. So now this part is sorted, okay? That there is a partition clause needed. There is an average, uh, average tweet count over partition by user ID, order by, some date column, whatever the column is, what is the name, tweet date. Now, tell me, how are we going to tell SQL that I want to take a rolling average and I don't want you to take average over everything? How are we going to do that? Think about it. Have you guys, I'm sure in any course that you guys must have studied in SQL, this thing would have been taught. Think about it. Do you guys remember something like between, preceding, lag, lead is something that you can explore. There's also one thing that is not used much, which I want to make sure we use it today. Do you remember preceding by, current row? Do you guys remember doing anything like that? Preceding by two and the current row, frames, yeah. Anyone else remembers rows between two, preceding by, anything? No? So there is one way in SQL. It's very interesting. You tell SQL to go in the direction you want. Suppose you want to do manipulation in the current row. You can actually write a frame like current row. I want to do it in current row, whatever. This is a keyword, a clause, current row. Then there is a way in which you can write, suppose like in our case, we want to ensure that we have moving average of 3 days. So what am I going to say to SQL? I'm going to say that I want rows between. Listen to me. Correct. Very good. Very good. Rows between, preceding by two, and current row. This is the English I'm using, but that's an actual query that you write. You tell SQL that now I want you to consider these three rows, preceding by two and the current row. Everyone understands? Just listen to my words. What am I saying? I'm saying to select three rows. One is that you take rows that is between preceding two rows and the current row. And then you take the average. This is how you write it in SQL, and you literally write it like that. That's how cool it is. Without further talking, I will start writing the code. There's one more thing that you guys forgot, and it's a very basic thing. We are using order, we are using partition by, order by, we are using preceding, current row. Okay, all of this is fine. There is one more thing, one more clause that has to be included, which is mentioned in the question, which every one of us have missed. What is it? Read the question. I'll give you 1 minute. Read the question. Till that time, I'll just decorate and write few things. Just give me 1 minute. User ID, tweet date, tweet. Very good, Chris. It's round. Round off to, we have to round off to second decimal. Very good. Very good. Yes, that is something that we forgot. Now let us start. First is we want user ID. And this is, in fact, a very small query that we are writing for a problem like that. It is just that we have to catch it right, okay? Next is order by, and then it is, okay. Then I want the date also, just how it is. Now, this is next thing that I want. I want average, but I want average of tweet count. Next. Now that this is written, I want to ensure that I'm doing over, and then I'm partitioning it. Okay, just give me a second. Something. Partitioning it by what? User ID, and then order by tweet date. Now listen to this very carefully, okay? This is how you write row between two, preceding and current row. Keep everything capital. My bad, I didn't. Row See, I prefer to keeping things capital. I don't know what others do, but that's something that we had a thing in our office where we used to do this. Just around, just for the aesthetic of it. And then we simply, okay, yeah, I forgot. Round, comma 2 from tweets. Let me give it a nickname. Rolling average from tweets. Let me run this code. Okay. Is it something like this? Order by tweet states between and current row. Okay, yeah, my bad. This will be rows. Let's hope this query runs. Okay. So it is in 2 decimal and it shows the rolling average as we want. Let me submit this and check whether the answer is right. And then I'll take up doubts, okay? My chat box is off right now. Okay, great. So it's accepted, it's right. Now tell me if you have, yeah, correct, Ayush. It was rows, I wrote it just row. Okay, anyone has any doubts in this? Did everyone understand this query? Everyone enjoyed it? We are on time. We solved 2 questions today. Amazing. Great, great. Hope you guys are enjoying such sessions. I'll just stop the recording and then